We are finding themes in literature. Theme means a message from the author. It is what the author is trying to say. And as the reader, you have a job, and part of your job as a reader is to understand what the author is trying to say. Writers will seldom come out and say, "Hey reader, this is what I want you to get from my writing." So you as the reader must make inferences and draw conclusions about what the author is trying to express. So what is the big idea of a literary work, that is? Well, themes are those big ideas. Themes will work around big concepts like freedom. Well, what about freedom? Well, the theme will tell you what about the freedom, or trust, or friendship, or good versus evil, and many, many more. The theme will work around big ideas. So what is theme? Again, theme is the message from the author. And themes can be found everywhere, in literature, in art, in movies, in film, and whatever type of creation an artist creates. We need to know that the theme of a fable is its moral. The theme of a parable is called its teaching, and the theme of a piece of literature is its view about life, and life is being a key word there, and how people behave. Theme is the underlying meaning of the story. It is a universal truth. It is a significant statement about society, about human nature, or the human condition, or behavior, or life in general. Now, theme is not the topic. Don't get confused between the two. Topic is a one word usually about the story, but theme is the point being made about the topic. It's that underlining meaning. Theme is that statement about life. And a good theme teaches a valuable lesson about life. So between the theme and idea, the theme of a literary work is its underlying central idea. It's the message, it's the generalization it communicates about life. The theme expresses the author's opinion or raises a question about human nature, of the meaning of human experience or meaning of life. Now, words of the wise. You need to know that at times the author's theme may not go with your own beliefs. But even then, if skillfully written, the work itself will still have a theme that illuminates or shines light on some aspects of the true human experience, life. And it is the author's task to communicate on some type of common ground with the reader. And although the particulars of your experience, your background knowledge may be different from the details or whatever's going on in the story, the general underlying truth behind the story may be that connection that both you and the author are seeking. An understanding of theme is dependent upon your own previous experience of life and literature. But at the same time, the theme in literature can enlarge, make more of an understanding of life, give you more depth. Be aware that the theme never completely explains the story. It's one element. Okay? It's just one of the elements that's needed to gain full understanding of the story. And by the way, literary texts can have more than one theme. In fact, it's very common to have multiple themes within a story. So in finding a theme, there's some questions that you just have to ask yourself. One is, what is the topic? What is this big idea of the work? What do the characters say? Or what do the characters do that relates to that topic? And what do these things tell you that are important to learn about life? So we're going to go through some theme topics. These are topics, and remember, they're not themes. So these are that one word or a couple words topic that the theme will build upon. We have friendship, survival, family, love and hate, poverty, freedom, education, prejudice, laws. So these are topics, but the theme will talk about what about friendship? What about freedom? So characteristically speaking, these are some questions to ask yourself when thinking about the theme and how it relates to the characters. So how does the character change? What made that character change in the story? Did the character learn any lessons? What are the character's feelings about what's going on in the story? Do their feelings change? What problems, conflicts, challenges do the characters go through or do they engage in as they're going through their journey? And what happens as a result? So when we're looking at common literary themes, remember those one words like freedom and love and poverty and life and education, law, bravery. These are very common, and the theme will tell something about it. Let's look at this example. Stranger, stop and cast an eye. As you are now, and so once was I. As I am now, so you shall be. Prepare for death and follow me. This is an epitaph in a European monastery. And the theme here is the quest for immortality, a very common theme that we will find in many works. Another common theme is sometimes called man versus society, and that is the individual's relationship and or obligation to society. Another common theme is the individual's inward journey, that inward search to understand themselves at a core level, at their values, their beliefs. We have another common theme called man versus nature. And this is this individual's or the character's relationship and obligation to the natural world around them. How justice and injustice are decided, what that means is another common theme. Number 6 here, we have the individual as a hero and maybe their quest to become the hero and what it means to be a hero or anti-hero, what it means to be a survivor. Number 8, the individual's experience of alienation, loneliness, those feelings of despair. The future is another theme, what tomorrow's world holds for us or for that character or in that story. Love encapsulates a vast variety of meanings here, but when you're talking about love as a theme, it could be like in marriage or romance or even a love of country or admiration or even a self-centered love, maybe a godly love or a family type love or even jealousy. And then we have the role of institutions, and sometimes we call this man versus the institution. With an institution could mean a corporation or some type of like educational institution or the government. So let's think about themes for a moment and look at or see if we can guess, the theme in the Disney classic Beauty and the Beast. I think the main theme here is inner beauty versus outer beauty. We also have the theme of love as the most important treasure. In the Adventures of Pinocchio, perhaps the most overt theme in the entire text that you can remember is that of lying. Remember, Pinocchio's nose keeps growing. But I also think we have good and bad advice, with advice being a major theme in this novel. Many different characters give Pinocchio advice, whether it be sound advice, like the talking cricket, the fairy, Geppetto, or it could be faulty advice, like the cat and the fox, Candlewick, etc. Again, discussing those multiple themes, you also have more themes in Pinocchio like unconditional parental love, loyalty, even second chances. In Monsters, Inc. Incorporated, one of the most important themes, I believe, in this is the whole good versus evil situation. Not just in the major corporation being exposed as corrupt, but in the simple fact that there are good monsters like Mike and Sully, and bad monsters like Randall. And the predominant theme of the Wonderful Wizard of Oz, I think, is self-sufficiency. You've got the characters, the Scarecrow, Tin Woodman, and the Cowardly Lion. They're all seeking external magic, to give them qualities they already possess, but they fail to recognize them. If you look within yourself, you may be able to pull out the strength, the courage, and intelligence that you never knew you had. Let's do a little bit of practice here as a final look at themes, and let's see if we can match up the theme with a topic. So we've got 4 topics: courage, revenge, jealousy, and dreams to choose from. Let's look at number 1. This would be the theme. Be careful how you treat other people. They may treat you the same. So we've got this universal truth about a life, and this would be the theme of some text. So out of those 4 choices, the best topic would probably be revenge. Face your fears and you can defeat them. The best answer would be courage. Do not wish for what others possess. Be happy with what you have. Out of these 4 choices, the best answer would be jealousy. Work for what you want in life and you can achieve any goal. Obviously, the last answer here would be dreams. Well, I hope you've had a clear understanding now of themes, and this hopefully will help you when analyzing themes in any type of literary work. This is also helpful when you need to write a thematic statement or even creating a theme based upon a story that you want to write on your own.